Sorry, accidentally forgot to turn on my mic. Anyway, hey there, it's BitB, and welcome out to another BitB stream. Thanks for coming out. It is Saturday, and I am currently playing a little bit more Dual Destinies. So, where we last off, we ended it right in the middle of a trial. I kind of cut it off a little bit short. We're going to be moving into Sasha has some things she needs to say about what happened on that fateful night. So, we will see how that goes. Anyway, how's everybody doing in the chat tonight? I hope we're doing good. Let me move over to the 3DS, and we will begin this. Judge Santa Saturday. Here, give me a second. Capture device is acting wonky again. As it tends to do. Give me a moment. Okay, there we go. Back online. There we go. The whale murdered somebody. Yes, that one. She didn't murder anyone, that's the point. Hey, we don't know. Maybe one of these days, one of these things is going to turn around on us. It's like, oh, it turns out that, the person that's being defended is actually the killer. Great. Although that did happen one time. I seem to remember. Yeah, actually, I do remember that. Shit, crazy stuff. Anyways, so July 21st, 10:39 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Yeah, they kind of did that already. Yeah, I've covered that. Mr. Wright, are you going to cross-examine Sasha? You don't really have much of a choice here. I guess I'll have to ask her about the noise from the stuff falling down. So who's going to take care of the Orca while she's gone? I don't even know. Mr. Wright? Mr. Rhymes, why'd you lie? I didn't want Sasha to have to appear in court. I thought if anyone had to testify, I should be the one to do it for her. But why would you go to all those lengths? Relationship goals? Oh. Did you see the entry for the 20th on that calendar? The note about meeting the captain at the Orca pool? Yeah, I found that calendar in the nap room. I think it's probably Sasha's. What? Then that means... I guess it does look more like... it does look like more of a woman's calendar than a man's. Oh dear. Plot twist! Turns out the whale is right behind us. Looks like we're in a bit of trouble. Shit. I didn't want suspicion to fall on Sasha. Mr. Wright. I gotta go back to the aquarium to look after the Orca. Oh, so it's you, okay. I'll be rooting for you on the other end of that TV phone. Please take care of Sasha. Still not 100% on who could potentially be the one that actually did the killing. Okay, we can't let Prosecutor Blackwell get the best of us. Time to refocus. Or a very feminine man's calendar. Case in point, I want one. Fair enough. I'm just trying to imagine what a feminine man's calendar would be. Like a very rosy set of tools. Like a 10 gauge, what are they called? Like a 10 gauge bit. Anyway. So DJ Grooves? Oh, maybe. You're right. After all, we're the only ones who can save Orla. Alright, round 2. Fight! Let me bring up this tab. July 21st, 11:02 a.m. District Court, Courtroom number 4. Howdy, Udge. The court will now reconvene. Prosecutor Blackwell, please call the witness to the stand. Again, you waste your breath. She already there? Me name be Sasha, and I be one of Captain Orla's swashbucklers. I come to rescue me buckos from the false charges put on her by Dread Pirate Nostash. Nostash? I guess Nostash refers to Prosecutor Blackwell this time. Well, it can't be the judge. He has a mustache and a full beard. Now then, Captain Judge, shall we begin the pirate court? Captain Judge, I rather like that. It makes me feel like a salty old sea dog. You are a salty old sea dog, sir. All you need is a boat and you're golden. And scene. How was that for a self-intro?
The court is not a show. State your full name and occupation.
I'm Sasha Buckler. I work at Ship Shape Aquarium. I perform in our Swashbuckler Spectacular Pirate Show alongside Orla as her trainer.
Well, you seem like a completely different person now.
You really think so? Thanks. I was in my pirate show persona just then. Prosecutor Blackwell said I could introduce myself any way I like. I wish that's how it worked in the court. I feel like there would be a lot less funny business. I bet money he didn't think you were going to do it like that.
And what will the witness testify about? The orca manipulated the victim into playing volleyball and then knocked the items down. The witness will report about hearing the noise that caused the victim's death.
I will not play Fortnite because I do not feel like it. Now, in the event the Master Chief Collection comes out anytime within the near future, oh my god, I will jump on that. You know, I have somewhat of a bias. Now wait just a minute. Sure, Orla uses the ball to break props sometimes. She even spiked the ball at the giant octopus leg yesterday while I was cleaning. So Orla was the one who broke that leg, huh? But she couldn't have knocked down that huge stack of equipment with her little ball. Oh, Jesus. Chill out, lady.
I thought you were paying attention to the trial over the telecast. But you apparently know nothing about what we have been discussing.
Fork, knife,
wrench. The orca knocked down the equipment by pulling on the cloth that was underneath it. No one said anything about the orca knocking it down with a ball.
What? Is that what we're talking about? Nice fake knife. I came in here to give Prosecutor No Stash a good knee hauling. But I'm the one getting the cat o' nine tails. Ah, he's as vicious as a tiger shark. Miss Buckler, just focus on your testimony and you'll be alright. Don't worry, we'll take care of that tiger shark for you. Thank you, Athena. Okay, I can do this. My testimony will be phenomenal. Please stop. No more fish puns.
All right, Miss Buckler, please proceed with your testimony.
Hearing the noise. I admit I heard Orla summoning me with a loud noise. But the aquarium guest scream I heard over the walkie-talkie was more urgent. I talked to Norma de Plume first, and then went to the pool room with the security guard. The equipment was everywhere, and the captain was lying in the middle of it all. If it sets my insides on fire, does it sound right? There.
Her story doesn't seem to be much different from Marlon Rhymes' testimony.
Or does it? The circumstances are different. The actual order of Orla's actions depend on the order the witness heard the two noises. If she heard the scream first, the prosecution's claims don't stand up.
Objection! Unfortunately for you, she doesn't remember the order of what she heard.
She doesn't. I was distracted at the time, so I don't really recall which one I heard first. I was lost in thought until the god brought me back to myself. Sorry, I'm no help.
As long as the order remains unclear, I shall not alter the prosecution's claims. After killing the victim with the bag of coins, the orca toyed with the body in the water.
I have to turn things around here somehow. Unless I can prove the sound Sasha heard was not the sound of the victim's murder, Blackwell's claim that Orla pulled down the equipment to kill the victim will stand. If I want to save Orla, I have to find a contradiction, no matter how small.
Very well. Your cross-examination, please, Mr. Wright.
Oh boy. This is why I don't like to leave any of these court proceedings, because I feel a tad bit lost. I feel like I'd be a little bit more clean on this if I had freshly remembered the previous testimonies. I admit I heard Orla summoning with a loud noise. What made you think Orla was summoning you? So I'm not doing Smash tomorrow? No, likely I'm probably going to go with your recommendation. I feel like kind of doing some, Super Mario Odyssey Balloon World stuff. Just because, like, I haven't really done anything Mario Odyssey on the channel, and I feel like that would be kind of a fun little aside thing to do. Just because I want to break it up, Smash. Like, it's going to become a little bit too stale if I do it too many times in a row. So, I will definitely return to Smash, but yeah, I gotta do something a little bit different. Orla knows the sound of her cries doesn't carry far enough, so sometimes she summons people by making a loud noise. That Orla is smarter than the average whale, I tell you.
Taka would not be bested in a battle of wits.
Wait a minute, Widget is the smartest one of all!
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the smartest one of all? Widget!
Am I expected to enter Trucy into this my kid is better than yours, Apalooka? And did you heed the summons of this very intelligent Orla immediately? I couldn't right away, although I was concerned about her, of course. But the aquarium's guest scream I heard over the walkie-talkie was more urgent. Wrong. Your cat Cleo is the best. No! My cat Thomas is the best. You heard Mr. Plume scream? That's right. I heard her through the walkie-talkie of a guard making his rounds. Ah! I can still hear it in my head. It was so loud I thought it was a sea lion. Mr. Plume sort of reminds me of a sea lion, actually. I know, right? Ooh, I should call her Sea Lion Lady and see how she likes it. I guess Athena is still upset about being Yellow Girl. Funny stuff. No, my cat... wait, I don't have a cat. Then stuffed animal. Find a stuffed animal.
What did you do after hearing the visitor scream?
Or if you have like a little brother, that would also work. I talked to Norma de Plume first and then went to the pool room with the security guard. You and the security guard headed to the Orca pool room? Yeah, apparently that obnoxious writer lady said she didn't trust me by myself. That's why after talking to her, the guard and I went to the pool room together. Why be the wench so suspicious? Arr, I demand a swordfish duel! That's what I felt like saying to her anyway.
I'm afraid I don't get it.
That was a line from the show when Orla and Sasha quarrel with each other. Didn't you do Sword Buckler Spectacular homework, Your Honor?
Why am I getting scolded here, Mr. Wright?
And why am I getting scolded here, Your Honor? Miss Buckler, please tell me what happened after you headed to the pool room. All right, when the guards and I got there, we saw that equipment was everywhere, and the captain was lying in the middle of it all. Scrambles through piles of stuffed animals. I have Arceus, Magalore, and Komasan. And Gabriel says, all my stuffed animals beat the competition. Any stuffed animals beat the competition. Oh, of course. What do you recall about that scene exactly? I don't remember much, to be honest. I was in total shock from seeing the captain like that. If you ask me something specific, I might be able to remember, though. Specific question, huh? Okay, let's see. What should I ask her about? Let's ask about Jack Shipley. Could you tell me more about the state you found the victim in? It's so harsh to even think about right now. Sasha is deeply traumatized by the victim's death. I guess I shouldn't push her on it then? Poor Sasha. She must have really adored him. Do you think Orla really did make that stuff fall down? I think we probably need more information before we can know what really happened. Let's be careful not to let a single inconsistency slip us by. Or slip by us, rather. So that's the end of that, but it looks like I could expand on this if I actually chose the right thing. The things scattered around. Let me know some information about that. Could you tell me more about the things that were scattered around? They were equipment and props for the new show. The new show? Yeah, we were supposed to debut a brand new Swashbuckler Spectacular yesterday. We already defeated the giant octopus, and no Stash after all. We were going to have a new nemesis, Red Stash. He's on the flyer.
Whoa!
Yes. I just noticed he has a very nice red stash. Oh, that's the flyer Rifle was distributing. Who will obtain the gold coins hidden in the Skull Rock? Oh, I wish it could be me. Leave it to you, Athena, to know all about it. Orly's even got some new tricks for the new show. Intriguing. So all the stuff that fell down was for the new show. Is that it? That's right. A bunch of the props in the crates and other equipment stacked up. Your Honor, for the record, I'd like that information added to the witness's testimony.
Very well. Miss Buckler, please append that, what you just said, to your testimony.
Sure thing. Woohoo. Stuffed animals don't make messes. You don't gotta feed them. You don't gotta clean up their messes. You don't gotta deal with the loudness of a normal animal. And you can love them as much as you like. Yeah, but I like an animal that has a personality. That's the bad part. That's the adorable thing. You know, when they're defiant. The props for the new show were everywhere, and the captain was in the middle of it all. Let me try and press this. These props for the new show, what kind of things were they? A blow-up dolphin, an anchor, Red Stash's costume, the bag of coins, stuff like that. The captain was wearing his usual costume, and the new props were all there. Wait a minute. Something about that doesn't seem right. Is there a problem with Sasha's testimony? Sure. Let's go with it. You say the captain was wearing his usual costume, but is that completely accurate? Come on, Phoenix, what are you nitpicking my testimony for? If we look at the body, we see there's a discrepancy between that and your statement. You stated that the victim was wearing his usual costume. But you'll notice that the victim was wearing a red scarf around his neck. I imagine this red scarf is part of his costume for the new pirate show.
Oh, you're right. It's written right here in the flyer for the new show. Featuring the dashing Red Stash with a fluttering red scarf.
What a very odd thing to advertise on a flyer, but okay. Although I have to say, it just looks like a red scarf was added to his old costume.
Shut up.
Yeah, well, the captain was never one to spend much money on costumes. But, you know, the captain wasn't wearing that red scarf. But in this photo, I believe I see a red scarf. Unless that is a mountain load of blood. Yeah, but it's not wrapped around his neck. It's just draped on top of his neck. That red scarf was packed away with the rest of the new show's equipment. It must have fallen on top of the captain when the equipment fell down. Oh, I see.
It looks like your discrepancy wasn't really a discrepancy after all.
Unless it was actually wrapped around his neck. Hold on. So the scarf doesn't have anything to do with the case? But there's something about the timing of the stuff falling that bothers me. Hold on. The timing of the stuff falling. The timing. Maybe my theory has been all wrong from the beginning. Maybe the bag of coins isn't the murder weapon.
And so your last cross-examination ends in failure as well. You should know that such a feeble slash will never hurt me.
Yes. At first I thought it said stash.
As I said, the orca made the equipment fall and then toyed with the body in the water.
Objection!
I'm sorry, Prosecutor Blackwell, but based on the circumstances of the scene, the defendant couldn't have dragged the body into the water after the equipment fell.
And why, pray tell, is that?
Oh, I'll tell you, all right. I don't know. Give me a moment. I'm going to save. Just for safety's sake, because I've already been hit once. If my theory has been all wrong, then I'll just have to fix that.
Yes, Mr. Wright, please do tell the court. What indicates that the body was not dragged into the water after the items fell?
Was not dragged into the water after the bodies fell. What would be the proof of that? Would it be the scarf itself? Do Do you think maybe, like, the scarf would have ended up falling into the water in that case? It's kind of my first initial thought with all this. I don't know. This red scarf fell at the same time as the bag of coins. But if the body was dragged into the pool after the bag of coins fell, then the red scarf wouldn't still be on top of the body. What? In other words, the victim was already dead when the equipment came crashing down. Therefore, the bag of coins that fell with the red scarf was not the murder weapon.
Silence. But it was the defense who claimed the bag of coins was the murder weapon to begin with.
Well, yes, that's true.
Do you intend to abandon your original argument?
After hearing the testimony, I realized my theory about the murder weapon was wrong. Please recall the facts we have learned so far. It's a fact that what Orla bit was the victim's dead body. After all, when we saw the victim on the security footage, he was already dead. But then, Orla carried the victim's body to the side of the pool and knocked down the equipment for the new Jesus, I was about to say pirate show that was piled up there. Maybe Orla was trying to alert the humans to the victim's condition. If Orla knocked the items down on the victim after he was already dead, then it means the defendant didn't kill the victim with those items.
But that's preposterous!
Yes, he was trying to save...
Even still, your argument is lacking. If neither the orca's head butting nor the bag of coins were the matter of death, then how do you propose the victim was killed? Very good point. If the defense is now abandoning its original theory, then we would need a new theory as to what the murder weapon was.
All right. I doubt I have no clue would go over that well. All right, let's go over what we still need to find out about the victim's body. What we don't know is how he died and why his body was at the bottom of the pool. I wonder if there's something that would explain both of these things at once. How did the victim's body sink to the bottom of the pool? On a diagram, it's easy enough to move the body to the bottom of the pool. But in real life, the water would just cause the body to float. Right. Hold on. Water. Okay, then what if we flip that around? What if there was no water? Then the body would go right down in an instant. So could the real manner of death be... Fall? Thanks for the great hint, Athena. What did the prosecutor just throw, and why didn't he get a penalty for it? Because he's kind of a murderer, and he'll just kill somebody if he gets a penalty for that. Just let him. Nobody cares about actually following law in this courtroom. What? I helped you, and I didn't even know it? Your Honor, I think we know the real manner of the victim's death.
I think won't do, Mr. Wright. I expect a clear answer. Now then, what was the real matter of Jack Shipley's death?
What's the manner of death that moved the victim to the bottom of the pool in an instant? He fell. Please take a look at this diagram of the orca pool. If there was no water in this pool, then it would be very easy to move the victim's body to the bottom of the pool. Shit.
He would just drop straight down. Oh my! Could that be the true manner of death?
The orca pool is about 65 feet deep. If the victim were to go from the top of the pool to the bottom when there was no water, then he would, without question, have fallen to his death!
Death from a fall! And that's your answer?
It all makes perfect sense. If he fell, that would explain the signs of blunt force trauma all over the body, too. The culprit pushed the victim into the pool when there was no water in. After doing something to keep the body from floating up, they filled the pool with water. The pool water washed away any signs of blood, so no one would realize that he fell.
Surprisingly, that actually makes sense.
In a sort of roundabout, stupid way. I don't know. It's one of those situations where this case would probably not have happened as easily outside of the Phoenix Wright universe as opposed to inside. It's not accidental suicide. No. Mm-mm. It's never accidental suicide. There's always a murder. Well, sometimes it's deliberate suicide. I like the freaking animation there. Order in the court. I'm just as surprised as you are, but I must have order. If falling was the manner of death, then does that mean the defendant's behavior was the result of being manipulated by the true culprit, as the defense claimed? Yes, it would have to be. All that needs to be explained now is how the real culprit commanded Orla. Miss Buckler, is there a way to instruct Orla to bite someone? What kind of trick would that be? Of course not. Then could you tell us about the tricks Orla does know? Well, there's jumping, dancing, and playing volleyball. And she can spin, do the rock and roll trick, sing the swashbuckler spectacular song. Those sound like pretty nice tricks, but I doubt they're related to this case. But Phoenix, what if it is an accidental suicide? Impossible, it can't be. She's also practicing 2 new top secret tricks. There's the human rocket, where she shoots somebody up in the air. And then there's the lifesaver trick, where she brings a drowning person to the surface. Hey, one of these top secret tricks might have something to do with this case. Now, which of these 2 tricks sounds relevant to the case? The lifesaver trick. So in the lifesaver trick, Orla brings a drowning person to the surface, correct? You caught it. Orla's still learning how to hold someone gently in her mouth. So she sometimes bites into their clothes, but she's never hurt a person's skin. She brings a drowning person to the surface? Then that must be it. And then the killer whale swam up towards the surface with the victim in its mouth. That matches up perfectly with what Mr. Bloom said in her testimony. The real culprit must have used the lifesaver trick commanded to manipulate Orla. I still find this very hard to believe. Then let's see it for ourselves. Let's have Orla show us her trick using a practice dummy. As you wish. This is a 3-ring circus now. Just like I like the courtroom. The prosecution doesn't appear to have any objection. Miss Buckler, please proceed. Okay, sure. I'll show you Orla's phenomenal trick. Is that even going to work through a video camera? Oh, well. Hey, Marlon, are you ready over there? Okay, let's go get the practice dummy. There, it's in the pool. Ready and standing by, Sasha. Here it goes. Orla's secret new trick, the lifesaver. Ooh, anime cutscene. That's a very versatile whistle, I gotta say. Oh, good Orla. You get 10,000 fish. Clothes got torn up a little, but the dummy doesn't have any new marks on it. So cute. And there you have Orla's secret new trick. Oh, shush up there. Wow, that orc is really something. A cute thing like that wouldn't hurt a fly. Sounds like the gallery loved Orla's performance. That was great. That awesome trick captured everybody's heart. Oh, he is Santa. I wish I could see more. How wonderful. Looks like we silenced Prosecutor Blackwell. Yeah, because he's just dumbfounded at how stupid this all is. Thank you, Orla and Miss Buckler. And thank you, too, Mr. Rhymes. And so, now you can clearly see how Orla was manipulated. The bottom of the orca pool needs to be examined immediately. We might still find some evidence of the victim falling to his death.
Prosecutor Blackwell, please have that taken care of at once. Excuse me, Prosecutor Blackwell, but I am requesting further investigation.
Edgy anime antagonist. Oh, whoa. Oh, thank you. Tisk, Prosecutor Blackwell. You have to answer the nice judge politely. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. The thing you asked for just came in.
And you couldn't be bothered to think of a less violent way to deliver it?
What did Prosecutor Blackwell ask for?
I've been waiting for this.
Oh, what is that?
An updated autopsy report.
What? Why did that have to come now?
During the recess, I ordered the body to be re-examined. Something started nagging at me during the course of the trial, you see. Here.
I take it you'd like me to read it. Oh, very well. Cause of death, thought to be from a 65-foot fall.
Yep. We got it.
But this is with decisive evidence that substantiates Mr. Wright's theory.
What? It's something good for a change? Well, let's just see how it turns on us.
If the manner of death was falling into an empty pool, the orca can't be responsible. Seems Orla's complete innocence has been proven.
Orla turned off the valves. She emptied the pool.
I would love it if that were the case. Just like, how do you propose?
I suppose I can't deny that.
This is fantastic. You did it, Mr. Wright. Prosecutor Blackwell isn't even trying to refute it. Orla is saved. Yeah. Is it really safe to celebrate? No.
It would appear more investigation into this case is necessary. But first allow me to render my verdict. The court finds the defendant, Orla Shipley, not guilty. Or
Well, who's going to end up becoming the guilty party, though? That's the problem. You know, Orla's off the hook, but now it's somebody else, right? This is a very raw deal, I feel. You did it! Thank you so much, Phoenix! Thank you, Athena! Orla and Marlin, thank you, too.
Congrats, Sasha.
Fweet. Blackwell, I bet. There we are, we'll see.
Time to celebrate. Go on, eat up.
Nom fish. Well, okay, the captain is still dead. We still need to find out who did it. Glad to see everybody so happy, and I'm absolutely thrilled about the verdict.
Thank you, Wright Dono.
Huh? For what?
The drain pool. Thanks to you, the truth is finally clear. Fulbright. Arrest this woman.
Certainly. Right away, Prosecutor Blackwell. Sasha Buckler. You are hereby under arrest for the murder of Jack Shipley. I figured. What? What are you talking about? What reason could you possibly have?
Come now, you must have had some idea in the back of your dull little mind. The true culprit manipulated the orca in order to have false charges brought upon her. And who was the only one with the ability to accomplish that? It can only be the orca's trainer.
Can't refute that. But I'm sure there's some other explanation.
silence.
I don't need any of your baseless counter-arguments. Have you forgotten? In order to enter the orca pool room, a security card is necessary. A security card that only the victim and Sasha Buckler possessed. Miss Buckler is the only one who could have caused the victim to fall to his death.
Yeah. Stop doing that. One of these days, you're actually going to hit my chest.
Whoa!
No, I don't believe it. Miss Buckler was so upset by Mr. Shipley's death, she couldn't have done it. I love the music in the background. It's like Jaws-ish.
Fulbright. We asked the security company yesterday to check the security card logs. Their report just came in during the recess. The night before the incident, Sasha Buckler used her card to enter the orca pool room. After that, not a single person entered the pool room. Not until the incident was discovered when Miss Buckler and the guard ran in.
Objection!
But no one would commit murder where their card usage was being recorded. Apparently, the aquarium employees don't know that their card usage is tracked. What's more, Miss Buckler was seen arguing with the victim before the incident. So, Miss Trainer, what were you arguing about? It was a private matter, but it wasn't anything I would kill him over. That's ridiculous.
Miss Buckler is the only one who entered the room, and she knows how to command Orla. Besides, I thought her suspicious from the very beginning.
You suspected Miss Buckler from the start?
The Orca did tricks because someone commanded her to do so. Possibly someone with a heart so black as to make her own partner the murder weapon. The possibility the Orca killed the victim. The possibility a human manipulated the Orca. I looked into both.
So he suspected both Sasha and Orla all along.
My gratitude to you, after all. You were the one who drew out that information about the lifesaver trick. The Orca you saved was an unwitting victim. A victim made to look like the weapon that killed Jack Shipley.
No! All right, come along then. Let's have a good long talk. Wait, I didn't kill the captain. I would never try to frame Orla. Why would I hurt the ones I love like that? Sasha? Phoenix, Athena, you gotta believe me. Well, we'll see where this goes. Shootski. Sasha didn't kill him. I believe that with all my heart. There's gotta be something we can do. I feel the same way. Could I have done something differently? But never in my wildest dreams did I imagine things turning out like this.
It would appear that this case has taken on an entirely new aspect. But this trial is only concerned with a ruling on the defendant, Orla Shipley. So I'm afraid this concludes today's trial. Court is adjourned.
Right. Well, now we have a new client. To be continued. Let's continue. Okay, yep, we are back in the Wright Anything Agency. We're probably going to get that phone call any second now. July 21st, 1:13 p.m. Wright Anything Agency. Don't be a drama queen. That was a big sigh, Athena. Did you lose the case? No, we won. The defendant was found not guilty.
Huh? Why are you so dejected?
Daddy, were you being mean to her?
What? Picking on a new kid? No, not cool, Mr. Wright, not cool.
Wait a minute. Talk about false accusations. We were able to prove the defendant's innocence. But then Sasha got arrested instead. So that's what happened. That's too bad.
So what are you two going to do now?
We're going to get to the bottom of this. I don't believe for a second that Sasha did what they're accusing her of. I don't believe it either. I won't give up. Boss, let's go see Sasha and tell her what we want to represent her. Right now, I imagine she's still being questioned by the police. Let's get started on the investigation first, and look for proof of her innocence. Sounds like a plan. Just leave the office to me and Polly, Daddy.
If there's anything I can do to help, just say the word.
Thanks. If you could organize the evidence and clean the office, that'd be great.
I meant anything I could do as a lawyer.
No, sorry. You're being shelved as a lawyer right now, sir. To be continued. Well, thanks for coming out to the stream. I know it's only been 40 minutes, but the game told me to leave you guys on a cliffhanger. That's the show, everybody. If you want to take a look at this after it's done, I'll be editing it. No. Unnecessary evidence given to Apollo. That takes care of that. Time to head to the scene of the crime. All right. Ah, yes, they've drained the pool. July 21st, Ship Shape Aquarium, Orca. Where's Orla right now? I don't even know. Huh? There's no water in the pool. Orla! Where are you? Sweet. Oh no. Where's Orla? I can hear her at the bottom of the pool. Maybe there's some water down there? Orla sounds so sad. Maybe she misses Sasha. Careful there, you shouldn't get right up to the... Oh god, who is this? Oh god, you don't want to end up like the victim! Besides, the police are still conducting their investigation here. Don't go poking around. Detective Fulbright! Something wrong, Miss Lawyer? You look angry. She's gonna push you down the hole and, like, right onto some sharp rocks. I object to you arresting Miss Buckler! Detective, I'd like to ask you some questions about the case, if you don't mind. Go right ahead. Very well. That seems super dangerous. Yeah, kind of. I feel like they probably should put up some barriers or something, or maybe not allow people in this room, but yeah, whatever. Miss Buckler is 100% innocent, so why did you arrest her? I understand your desire to believe in her, but the fact remains that she's suspicious. Right now, there are investigators on the scene, so you can come in as you please. But ordinarily, a security guard is required to enter the Orca pool room. The victim and Sasha Buckler were the only ones who possessed this card. And yesterday, the day of the incident, there's proof the suspect's card was used. My guess is that this is a stolen card situation, and we just gotta prove that that happened. Objection! We're not in a court, Athena. Somebody else could have used Miss Buckler's card. Oh my, I guess that would be one possible explanation. Didn't I sound just like a lawyer right there? No, you sounded really pushy. Yeah, we'd kind of be in trouble if you didn't. Except the suspect confirmed she entered the room at the time the record states. She said she was here from 3 o'clock to 6 a.m. on July 20th. Apparently, she was giving the Orca pool room a good cleaning. Cleaning? In the middle of the night? Yes, she said that a lot of heavy-duty cleaning is done at night. The suspect also admits that she was fighting with the owner before his murder. What's more, nobody saw the victim again after he met with the suspect. Objection. There must be something I can object to in there somewhere. Save your objections for tomorrow's trial. Shoot. By the way, Detective Fulbright, do you think Miss Buckler's questioning is over? Nah, not yet. But I told the guy in charge to take it easy on her. Why? Is something wrong? Don't forget I said anything. It doesn't concern you two anyways. Do you have some kind of a crush? What? Aren't there any security cameras? That's a very good question. There are security cameras downstairs. Aren't there some up here? I don't know. But it does concern us. We intend to represent Miss Buckler. What? You do? In that case, I have a favor to ask. Could you get this medicine to her? Medicine? Looks like a prescription from Hickfield Clinic. I've spent some time at that hospital myself. We confiscated it from her home when we were doing a search. I can't get away here, so if you could make sure she gets it, that would be great. Funny Stuff says, Rule 1 of Ace Attorney. There are never security cameras where there need to be security cameras. Pretty much. Keep it as vague as possible. And if possible, maybe have one person that happened to be in the area that had a camera, but make sure that they are not good photographers, so they take horrible pictures at slanted angles, really blurry, with nothing of note in them. Oh, hi Mario. I'm trying to remember Hickfield. Oh, crap. Is that the one with Mr. Hottie in it? Medicine, huh? Does Miss Buckler have some illness? I think that's the kind of question you'd better ask her. In justice we trust. Now, I need to get back to the investigation. Rule number 2. You never get the most updated autopsy report. Until the end. I was the clinic from Apollo Justice. Same fake doctor as Hottie. Oh, God. Right, yeah. Guess I didn't remember the name of the place. We can give it to her as soon as they let us talk to her. And we have to return her calendar to her as well. If we can't see Sasha or investigate, we should question people at the aquarium. Okay, well, hopefully there are some pretty interesting people in the aquarium we could talk to. Let's start with... Okay, we're at the Orca Pool, so let's start with the Aqua Tunnel. Okay, never mind. Let's start somewhere else. Rule number 3. This is the new suspect, but is he really okay? Alright. Here, okay. This is a spot with people. July 21st, Ship-Shape Aquarium Pub. Oh, danger. Huh? That door is open. It was closed yesterday. Rule number 4. When Maya's around, she's always accused, even when it doesn't make sense. Yeah, the spirit medium. She did it. What? Well, you know what we have to do, right? Of course, boss. We sneak in and check it out. Ooh, science-y. Hey, you two. Who is this? Oh, Jesus. Boy, what the heck's this guy's voice? Who barges into a person's lab without permission? Nick, we're sorry. My apologies, sir. She insisted. Don't throw me under the bus, Mr. Wright. Mr. Krabs? No. That's one of those voices that nobody will be able to cover. Oh, who's that one guy from Cowboy Bebop? He looks a heck of a lot like him, except with, like, gray hair. Do the medic's voice. Oh, that's not a bad idea. The polite thing to do is knock and ask if you can come in. Now, start over. Yes, sir! Come in. Thank you. Sorry to bother you. Now, what can I do for you? Medical problems? Well, yes. I'm not feeling super good at the moment. We're not making any progress on this murder investigation, and... Hey, miss. There's a patient. Don't you have your pet with you? Oh, wait a minute. That was my last job. This is the aquarium. I was exhausted from all that questioning. I must have fallen asleep. What's with this guy? My apologies. I just woke up, and I was a little groggy. I'm Dr. Herman Crab. Wow, that actually would have worked for Mr. Krabs, what? I'm Ship-Shape Aquarium's resident veterinarian. Oh, you're the Dr. Crab Mr. Rhymes mentioned yesterday. And Rhymes also mentioned he hadn't seen Dr. Crab around. I wonder where he was. Son of a gun. This little thing doesn't let me get any sleep. He's got a penguin in his fro. That's great. Beep, beep. Oh, what a cute little thing. Who is it? A penguin chick. A member of the little penguin species. She lives in my hair. Oh, you're so lucky. I wish I had a pet or to live in my hair. Athena, no pets allowed in my office. Ah, you're no fun. The cycle of crab. There is one step, and it is crab. If you two don't have any particular business with me, please leave. I have to get ready to make my rounds. Back in you go, little ones. Wait, we'd like to ask you a few questions to save Miss Buckler. Hold on, don't tell me you're curious, pair who defended Orla. That's right. Please, let us ask you a little about the case. Little squirrely things. Squirrely as in, you know, rambunctious. Dr. Crab, were you gone from the aquarium yesterday? That's right. I had some minor business at the Supermarine Aquarium. Supermarine? That's a funny name for an aquarium. The Supermarine Aquarium is the nation's biggest dolphin therapy treatment center. I go there myself. I'm friends with their dolphins. You and Apollo were talking about animal-assisted therapy yesterday, weren't you? I go to the Supermarine once a month, but I live here, of course. You live here at the aquarium? That's right. I have a sleeping bag here, and sometimes I use the nap room. I'm responsible for the health and well-being of all the marine creatures here. If any of them have a sudden case of medical emergency, I'll be here to help them. Sudden case of medical emergency. Wow, you're the kind rough around the edges, Dr. Crab, but you care about your work. If you had a doppelganger, would you call him Imitation Crab? Ha! Good one, funny stuff. Hey, bud. Is this young lady trying to pick a fight with me? I apologize for her, sir. She tends to be too honest. Well, you're no paragon of politeness either, apparently. Sorry, sir. Yeah, I need to know about the penguin chick. Can we see the penguin chick again? Stop, don't come any closer! Beep! Ow! Did it peck her? What? I'm sorry she attacked you. She doesn't like anyone but me, I'm afraid. I was the first one she saw when they hatched, so she thinks I'm her parent. She targets people for my hair, so please be careful. She's just like a little sniper, isn't she? Exactly. That's why I named her Sniper. Her middle name is Rifle. Oh, nice. It pecked her neck. Waka waka. Sniper and Rifle. Waka again. What a dangerous sounding mother and daughter. So this is Rifle's daughter, which means both mother and daughter now hate me. Little penguins are generally belligerent little creatures. It's hard to get them to warm up. But they're nocturnal, so you might be able to touch them during the day. You and Sniper get along well, don't you? Just like Sasha and Orla. But unlike Sniper and me, the two of them seem to truly understand one another. This one keeps me awake every night. Looks like I won't sleep until she leaves the nest. Must be rough for him, but it's pretty cute to watch for. Now whenever the penguin appears, you gotta use Sniper's voice.
Sounds good job, mate.
So, let's actually talk about the murder now. Can you tell me anything about Jack Shipley's murder?
Gah! I still can't believe Jack is gone. He's the one who brought me on board. How could he up and die on me?
Did you and Mr. Shipley get along?
He loved all animals and fish, but I'm not like that. But I still took pride in my work as a vet, nonetheless. We get along well enough as business associates, and it's thanks to him my laboratory is what it is today.
It is a pretty amazing laboratory.
Ah, you have discerning taste, I see. I could tell you more about my lab if you like.
Very well. Oh, yes. Tell me everything about these doodads. This place is just filled with electronics. What are those monitors for?
Essentially, they're digital medical records for all the creatures here. I can also view the feed from the visitor's corridor security camera here. That way I can see that silly mother penguin when she tries to escape.
So you were the one who gave the security footage to the police?
No, I wasn't here yesterday, but I did give my permission for them to take it. And I gave them a statement about Jack and Sasha arguing.
Oh, so you were the one who witnessed it?
That's right. It was late in the evening, on the 19th, and maybe after midnight. I saw them fighting near the aqua tunnel. I don't know what the argument was about, though.
Are you sure you should be talking to us about this?
I'm not taking sides. I'll give information to anyone who wants it. What you do with the information at Saucer's trial is up to you.
Kind of scumbaggy. Kind of rough around the edges, Dr. Crab. But you're a pretty nice guy. Hold your horses.
You are trying to pick a fight, aren't you, young lady?
Aw, isn't that cute? He's easily embarrassed.
Beep, 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 beep. Son of a gun, are you hungry again already? And that silly mother penguin nowhere to be found again? God, could you keep peeping in my ear? According to her walkie-talkie, a rifle is somewhere around the aqua tunnel. If you see her, could you bring her to me? I have to go examine some other creatures.
German accent works great. Gave him a Doc Brown voice. Ooh, Doc Brown would actually work pretty well, too.
Marty, we gotta get up to 88.
I have no idea how we're going to take this aquarium to 88 miles per hour, but we're going to do it, damn it. No sweat, and this time, I'll get her to like me, too. Rifle has escaped again? What is she, the Houdini of the penguin world? There's no guarantee we'll find her right away, but let's head to the aqua tunnel. Penguin on the run. July 21st. Ship-shaped aquarium. Aqua tunnel. Nowadays, you think Rick is more well-known. Unfortunately, yeah.
Morty. You gotta catch me that penguin. Ah, Choo-Choo, the blue and yellow duo. I'm very ugly with what you did this morning.
Oh, wait, that's completely wrong voice. Uh-oh, we ran into the sea lion before our penguin.
I write the truth, and I will find the truth with my own eyes. I won't be bested by the likes of the blue and yellow duo.
When did we become the blue and yellow duo? Imagine Crab trying to sleep and Sniper just slowly descends into his ear like a spider and whispers,
Sniper's a good job, mate.
Athena will never give up.
In that case, I'll leave the questioning to you, Athena. Thanks a lot, Widget. Well, at least she's a worthy adversary. Okay, let's do this. You'll do great. You know, being the boss isn't that bad. Alright, time to have some chit-chats. Have you been gathering material around, about last year's incident ever since?
That is correct. An acquaintance of the victim asked me to look into it, you see.
An acquaintance of the victim?
I refuse to divulge any information about my clients. The aquarium is saying it was an accident, but I don't believe that's the truth. It seems to me they're all hiding something. Every last one of them.
Oh my god, would you go the fuck to sleep? That would be great. Or like, oh god, I just imagine like what if this, what if the medic from Team Fortress 2 read the book, go the fuck to sleep. That'd be amazing.
The only thing I can think is that the killer whale murdered that poor girl.
But you don't even know if that's true or not.
That's enough out of you, yellow girl. As I said, I'm still investigating the matter. Once I learn the truth, I plan to write a sequel to this book.
She's completely taken with her investigation.
I came to make a report on the anniversary of the previous trainer's death. Only to find the aquarium owner murdered! I was deeply shocked.
So this incident happened on the exact same date as the last one. It can't be a coincidence. Anyway, we better ask Mr. Plume about today's trial. Not a chance, Chuckle Nuts. So you heard Orla singing, and that's when you realized something was happening?
Correct. Oh, it's all so galling. I still can't believe the culprit used me, Norma de Plume. In any case, I swear that killer whale's song brings misfortune. First, last year, now again.
Fun song like that? How could it bring misfortune to anyone?
You think that barbaric song is fun? I'll never understand the tastes of children.
I don't remember that swashbuckler spectacular song being all that barbaric.
Well, if you don't remember it, I would gladly sing it for you.
Oh god, I don't know if your pipes are ready for that one. Oh god. Well, we're gonna actually hear her voice now.
Joys of piracy.
Not bad, actually. I think in kind of a parody sort of way, my voice kind of matches up with it, but, you know, in a very insulting kind of way.
That's how it goes. Now, what is fun about those lyrics, pray tell?
She seems to be enjoying it well enough. Athena and Phoenix's pirates is funny to look at. I agree. It's silly, but in kind of a Twilight Zone-y, like, alternate universe way. Wait a minute. That isn't the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. This is the song from the Swashbuckler Spectacular. Ah, now we're going to hear this one.
Oh, we pirates, we love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of scallywags who are as free as we can be. We swim through storms.
This is 2 million, 2 million sugary sweets worth of sugar.
What was that? I've never heard of that song before.
What? It's the song they used in the Swashbuckler Spectacular. We be pirates. We love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of scallywags who are as free can be. We swim through the storms and waves, all because you see, grand treasure and adventures waiting just for me, yeah?
But that can't be! It's completely different from the song a year ago.
Yeah, because they change the show every year. By the way, Athena and Norma are Wendy Lee. Ah, of course. Because Wendy Lee is basically like the Swiss Army knife when it comes to voice acting for anime and shit. These musical numbers in this case are short but sweet, and they are surprisingly important. Yeah, exact same voice actresses. That's one thing I've always admired. Like, whenever professional voice actors can, like, change their voices in such dramatic ways that you can't even tell that they're different voices.
Avast, mateys! Land lovers ho! Hand o' all your gold! Pillage, plunder, then feast like kings. Them the joys of pirating. Unless you show me some proof, I won't believe your song is right.
Ugh, she's so stubborn. Well, if it's proof she wants, it's proof she'll get of the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. Right then, well, we happen to have exactly that, I believe. Don't we have a tape sitting around here somewhere? Wait a minute. Oh, God. Lost my place. There we go. TV recording of performance featuring Orla, Sasha, and Jack Shipley as pirates. Here you go. The recording contains the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. This one, rather. In it, you can see Miss Buckler and Orla singing together. Here we go. Oh, jeez. Fweet, fweet, fweet. Fweet, fweet, fweet. We swim through storms and waves. Grand treasures of adventures waiting just for me. Do-do-do. Yeah, what you think of that, lady?
But I've never heard this song before.
Huh? But they always sing this song during the Swashbuckler Spectacular. Did you go to a different aquarium? Like, what the hell?
Well, I haven't seen the show recently. A year ago, they used the song that I sang to you. I'd recognize it anywhere. Perhaps that killer whale can sing 2 songs?
According to Miss Buckler, Orla only knows 1 song.
And then, what was that song that I heard?
This sounds like it's going to be a piece of evidence in court, that's for sure. We wish we knew. The orca sang a song she isn't supposed to know how to sing? I mean, is it the exact same thing, just, beat-wise?
It's obvious I have a lot more investigating to do on the ship-shaped aquarium, and perhaps I'd better look into the Center for Dangerous Animal Control as well.
The Center for Dangerous Animal Control? What's that? Uh-oh. We're gonna have to make a stop there. Can you tell us about this Center for Dangerous Animal Control?
Just as the name implies, it's an organization that monitors dangerous animals. The center demands that the aquarium put the killer whale down a year ago.
Put her down?
But the aquarium owner refused their demand, saying it was an accidental death. But I hardly think a persistent organization like that would just give up and go away. I'm quite sure the power of money helped convince them.
What makes you think that?
Once a month, the owner and the vet disappear from this aquarium, and I came to find out that each time a large amount of money was being paid out.
Oh, and you think the money was going to the Center for Dangerous Animal Control? Sounds like a controversy to me. And a cover-up. I'm looking into it now. You'll have to wait until my book comes out to see. In any case, I can't catch the man out on anything. But that veterinarian is not to be trusted. I don't think I trust him either. Dr. Herman Crab? There's still so much we don't know about him. Well, I don't see Rifle here. What do you want to do next? I think we better stop by the office and discuss a plan for action. Hum. The plot super thickens. July 21st. Write Anything Agency. Oh, put those freaking things away. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Wow, you pulled Mr. Nick's cell phone from your magic panties. That's amazing. That's all for Trucy's Magic Show. Come back and see me next time. Great job, Trucy. You never fail to impress. I have no idea how you did that either. We're back. It's just like, all right, enough messing around. Apollo, go wash the bathroom for the 4th time today.
Ahoy, SpongeBob! I've got a feckin' bird in my hair.
Anyway. Oh, Pearls. Stopping by for a visit? Hee hee. Hello, Mr. Nick. Are you missing something? Thanks. From out of the old magic panties, huh? How's the investigation going, Mr. Wright? Janitors are expensive. May as well have Apollo do it for free. Bingo, Mario. Bingo. Okay, let's try and make a plan, guys. We don't have much time, but we didn't get a chance to check out the crime scene yet. I see. Oh, speaking of checking out the crime scene, Daddy, you should bring your forensics kit with you. Ah, very nice. I remember this thing. Fingerprint powder to check for prints. Luminol testing fluid to look for blood. Wow, Trucy! I didn't know you had stuff like that, too. I got them from a detective friend of mine. Mr. Nick, I'd like to help you with your investigation. Can I borrow your forensics kit? Forensicing kit? I feel bad making you work when you're supposed to be here having fun. I don't mind. And I'd like to see Rifle again, too. If you have anything for me to do, I'd like to help, too. Yeah? Thanks. I'll be sure to ask you if anything comes up, then. Well, I'll be right here, hanging around, watering Charlie, if you think of anything. I'd appreciate that, Apollo. We've got some good kids here. All right, team, let's do our best. I have faith we can save Sasha all together. Sure feels nice to be part of a great group like this. I just want to say that I really love working here with all you fabulous people. I love how we're getting all these, sweet little things together, and, we're all championing, just like, oh yeah, it's so nice to work here when, the dark ages of law are about to happen. Thank you for bringing me aboard, boss. Same here, Athena. She's so earnest. She's making me blush. Okay, let's all run over to the aquarium. I hope I can be of some use with the forensics kit. Hey, wait up, you two. They left without me. And don't forget how Case 1 ends. Yep. I mean, I haven't forgotten how Case 1 ends. Do you see the background of the, that tiny banner at the bottom of the screen there? And also, something is very wrong with Apollo. What could it be? July 21st, Ship-Shape Aquarium, Orca Pool. In Justice We Trust! Good timing. We're done with the crime scene for now. And we're just about to examine the show stage. Marlon Rhymes helped with the cleaning, so we've got to go talk with him. I thought he'd be more tight-lipped than this, but hey. You're welcome to look around here now if you'd like. Thank you. I think we'll do just that. Can I swim now? Pool party! Oh, by the way, if you want to examine the bottom of the pool, I recommend using that hoist over there by the ladder to get down there. that crane-like thing hanging from the ceiling, right? Ugh, got it. I wouldn't want to use it. Just stand on the ladder platform, and the police guard will operate it for you. Thanks. Why couldn't the pool be less deep? Orca, sir! Have you seen an orca? I mean, to be fair, I don't think I've seen an orca up front, but I know they're big. Well, good luck to us both. In justice we trust. Fulbright and Phoenix playing pool volleyball. Now we're just getting into, like, fanfic territory. Now that Detective Fulbright's gone, we can do anything we want here. In justice we spike. The guard is still here, so keep your voice down when you say stuff like that, Athena. Pay no mind. So, my guess is that I can examine the hook. Yesterday I asked around about this Orca pool room, you know? They said that this hoist is used to move equipment, and even Orla herself. How do they move Orla? Hey, I thought you'd ask that. Apparently, they use a stretcher made especially for Orca. Well, what do you know? Athena looks pleased with herself. Look, I am so smart. SMRT. Let's look at some other stuff. It's because I haven't in a while. One of the giant octopus's legs has been broken off. Orla's spikes sure can do a lot of damage. Mr. Shipley must have been really strong to be able to return those hits. He is much more bear than man, apparently. I'm pretty amazing myself when it comes to strength. You were, like, almost knocked the fuck out when that happened. I run every day, and I go mountain climbing, too. I bet I can return Orla's spikes. Well, I'll be able to someday, anyway.
Now that's a lot of damage.
Do you really have to turn every little thing into a competition? Yes, keeps me strong, keeps me alive. So Orla pulled this pirate flag and made the stuff fall down, huh? Hey, doesn't this pirate flag look like a transport stretcher to you? And judging by the size, it's probably for Orla. Hey, you're right. There are holes for flippers, too. But that pirate flag design, Mr. Shipley sure was into the whole pirate thing. We need to get serious about the whole lawyer thing, too. We can't let Prosecutor Blackwell outdo us. You know, as serious as he is, there's also a bit of non-seriousness to him as well. Like, really, that outfit in the court of law? Come on. I think that's about it. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, we could look at the actual pool, but... Yep. We can also turn around in this room, too. Looks like the water was drained for the police investigation. Seems kind of sad somehow without the water. When something that was there before is suddenly gone, it's a psychological effect. Like, for example, if all the magic props in the office were suddenly put away neatly, I don't think that's ever going to happen as long as Trucy continues to practice magic. Well, she might not always be interested in magic, you know? She's at the age where young women start to worry about their future. The same thing happened to me, and I ended up becoming a lawyer. I'm pretty sure Trucy will always be interested in magic. Very much. She's got magician's blood in her. Anything else fancy happening in here? I have no clue. I guess I'll look at the door, why not? Blackwell is actually a legit, just a weeaboo. I definitely confirm. Only the victim and Sasha had security cards for this door. And Sasha was the only one who had entered the room up until the time of discovery. Won't be easy, but we can do this. Kein problem. Sasha was devastated by Mr. Shipley's death. That means the true culprit has to be somebody else. So chin up, boss. Onward and upward. As the boss, shouldn't I be the one giving her a pep talk? Well, you're still a little bit pathetic. Despite being in the business for so long. Oopsies. Nothing special here. Here, what I meant to do was click on that, and... yeah, that appears to be everything. So let me go ahead and... gonna press back. Let's go to move, and we'll move down inside the thing. Right Or is there some way that I'm supposed to be doing this? I have no freaking clue. Hold the phone. Not entirely sure how I am supposed to jump into the pool. Huh? Oh, ladder. Derp. Funny Stuff says, I actually took German a couple of years ago, so when Athena speaks German, you manage to understand almost half of it. My brain no work in German, so... Let's use the hoist to go down to the bottom of the pool. Woohoo. Oh, hi, Orla. Oh, this is probably boring. Hi, how you doing? Let's have a chat with you. Nice chair. This must be Orla's bedroom. There's even a sofa and everything. Orla! Congratulations on your not guilty verdict, but we have bad news. Now Sasha has been arrested instead. Yeah, don't rub it in. Actually, Orla probably knows. Orla seems sad. I'm sure she is. I can sense the sadness filling her heart. Don't worry, Orla. We'll save Sasha. I think Orla is wishing us good luck. Orla really seems to understand what we're saying. She can understand our words, but I bet she can understand our hearts. She can't, but she can. That's what I was trying to say. Orla is hiding her drugs under the cushions. Ah! Controversy! Just like feeding a bunch of speed into the dolphin to make it do tricks. It's the Chaos Emeralds! No, no. Wow, look at all those treasures. Those jewels and the crown are huge. They sure are. I guess everything is sized large around here. No, everything is sized Orla. I stand corrected. Is that it? Oh, I guess now we need to use the, scientific investigation. Is this a good time to get started, Mr. Nick? Huh? Started with what? This is the crime scene, right? So this should be the perfect place to start forensicing. She wants to use the forensics kit so badly. She's practically beaming. A regular old scientific investigator in training. Okay, let's do it. Forensicing it is. Science. Hooray, I get to help. All right, we'll need these. A very recognizable set of shades. What's with the glasses, Mr. Wright? It's not like they're a fashion statement. We need them to see if there's any blood. All right. You spray the luminol wherever I need it, okay? Got it, Mr. Nick. I won't miss an inch. Right. If only Emma could be here. I'm sure she would love to, play around with a freaking orca. Okay. Got your glasses on, everybody? Good. Now to check on the bottom of the pool. Right. Just spray the dolphin. Oh, shit. That actually did something. Oh, no! I'm so sorry! I got someone Orla by mistake! Calm down, Pearly. It's okay. Look! There are luminol reactions on Orla, too! Poor thing was bleeding yesterday. Luminol must be showing her injuries. But wait a minute. Mr. Plume said the blood disappeared when Orla put on the hat. Huh? So shouldn't her injuries be under her hat? If this blood isn't from Orla's injuries, then what could it be? Oh, no. That's bad. Oh, what else? I'm sure that probably none of the things that are inside the water area are probably going to do a thing. Nobody used the candelabras to stab someone. Good. Emmett spent half the time sciencing, the other half tossing snackoos into the air for Orla to catch. Here you go, Orla! Snackoos! I have a strange suspicion I know what items probably actually have blood on them and all that, so I'm just kind of like making my rounds going around the area. And skull. Yep. Look, I see something! If your deductions are correct, boss, I guess this luminol reaction means the victim hit this skull-shaped rock when he fell to his death. I guess so. That is a really violent way to die. Wow. I guess that's about it for the inside of the pool. And let me get a quick photo to remember the occasion by. It's not every day we get to see the bottom of an aquarium pool. Got it. Yeah, that's a good shot. I'll mark where the luminol reactions were. Those spots. Yay, my first collaborative work with Pearly. Very good. And she is not licensed to do any of this. But that's okay, because law only half, makes sense here. Huh? I hear something. Orla? Orla? Boss, something's wrong with Orla! What? You're right. She's listless, and she's sinking rather. Oh no! Maybe it was because of that luminol I got on her. What do I do, Mr. Nick? We can't do anything for ourselves. Let's go get Dr. Crab. I'll run and get him. Oh no. We better not have a dead killer whale on her hands. What's Orla's condition? She's listless and sinking. Maybe she's unconscious. The pool is drained. Son of a gun. Who did this? She'll drown unless we do something. Here, give me a hand. Huh? Us? No, I meant the Steel Samurai. Of course you! Just help me! What? Alright, what do you want us to do? There's no time to fill the pool. Just get her up to the top. Get the orca stretcher. It's a piece of black cloth with a skull and crossbones on it. Looks like a pirate flag. Once the stretcher is ready, press the hoist button. Okay, we're on it. Right. Orca rescue! Come on, come on. Touchscreen, don't fail me now. So this pirate flag is a stretcher for the orca, huh? We can use it with all this stuff on it. Okay, we can't use it with all this stuff on it. Let's clear it out. Come on, hurry. Get the thing. Okie dokie, now hook the thing up. Good. Now, push the hoist button and lower the stretcher. The control panel is on the wall to your right. Very well. Where would that be? Derp. Aha, there we go. Are you serious? Come on. Don't go adjusting my view at this moment in time. Ah, this must be the button to move the hoist. There we go. Time to move a dolphin. Hopefully, did Orla swallow something at some point? Dr. Crab, the stretcher is ready. Good. Let's get it under order. Hi. There's no time to be I examined the wall, unfortunately. That's what happened there. I'll take it from here. Stand back. I have to treat her immediately. Huh? Is there something in her stomach? What did she swallow? Ah, poor girl. Oh, that's a lot of freaking fish. There, I got it all out. Will Orla be alright, Dr. Crab? Yes, she'll be fine. She's just sleeping now. Orcas are mammals, so they won't die if they're out of the water for a little while. But their own weight puts stress on their organs, so their skin starts to dry out. I put some of my special handmade cream on her skin as an emergency measure. Feel better soon, Orla? Oh, if only I hadn't gotten the luminol on her. Luminol? Nah, no problem there. That stuff just washes right off. Orla's condition has nothing to do with you, young lady. Really? Then what's wrong with Orla? I don't need to share that information with you people. It's none of your business. Oh, interesting. I have to get back to my round, so I'll leave the rest to the crew. Please keep an eye on Orla while I round up some crew members. That seems suspicious as shit. Dr. Crab sure is acting funny. He seems to be hiding something. Maybe we should check on Orla's condition before the staff gets here. I feel like we're going to find something under that hat. because it hasn't moved since we've originally been here. Okay, anything else going on here? Well, let's take a look at the fish, first off. Hello, what's that thing? We should check out the contents of Orla's stomach, I guess. Hey, I see something mixed in with the fish. It looks like a medicine capsule. There's something written on it. I think it says 3 Z's. What would it be doing in Orla's stomach? Someone tried to poison the fish. I wonder what kind of medicine it is. Let's ask Dr. No, we have Google, young lady! Don't talk to him! Might have something to do with Orla's condition. Maybe we better not ask. He must have noticed it himself, yet he didn't mention it. I think he's hiding something about Orla's condition. If we show him the capsule, he might try to take it away from us. Yeah, I guess he was acting pretty sketchy. Okay, let's look into it ourselves then. Good idea. When we get back to the office, we can ask for Apollo's help. 3 Z's? That's 2 more Z's than needed in the alphabet. Oh, really? That really wraps it up? Son of a bitch. I wanted to look underneath the hat, just like, oh my god, it's been speared! I guess that wraps up our investigation here. Orla still isn't fully awake. Oh, here comes some staff. Looks like they're going to put Orla back in the pool. Right, let's hope nothing else weird happens. And I guess they're going to fill the pool back up. I bet that'll take a while. Well, I guess we can leave Orla in the staff's capable hands now. Right. So, where to now? I'm still very worried. This looks like this orca might have been attempted to get, like, poisoned. Let's head to the show stage next. If we're lucky, the police will be done with that place. Again, I suspect wrongdoing here. So, show stage? Are we talking the Pub of Danger? Oh, no, of course not. What am I doing? Let's go to the Aqua Tunnel. Where was the show stage? I was very confused. Yeah, funny enough, Mario said Orla is hiding her drugs under the cushions. That's actually a little bit more accurate than we might have originally thought. Or it was a hint, perhaps. Would you like to help out with the investigation, Apollo?
You bet I would. What do you want me to work on?
Let's see. Do I actually have anything for him to do?
Okay, and it's suddenly crickets.
Oh, I know, boss. Let's have Apollo look at the evidence we collected. Oh, good idea. He might notice something that'll help us with the case. Rightio. You ain't the type to spoil. No, that's fine. That was not medicine. You know what? Out of shits and giggles, I'm gonna actually show the long way around. Here, you found this thing. Can you do something about this? Apollo, there's something I'd like your help with.
You have work for me? What is it?
Could you have this capsule checked out? I think it's some kind of medicine.
Sure thing, Mr. Wright. I'll go to the hospital or something and have somebody take a look.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure the closest one is Hickfield Clinic. Good luck, Apollo, and thanks. I guess we should head back to the aquarium and check out the show stage. Very well. So, done and done. Oh, wow. Yeah, this was completely off-screen. Goodbye, brain. July 21st. Ship Shape Aquarium. Show stage.
You know how long I've been on this raft? It's been eons.
So this is where they hold the Swashbuckler Spectacular, huh? Looks like the police are done with their work here.
Hey, it's you lawyers! How could you let Sasha get arrested?
I tried not to.
Didn't I ask you to take care of her?
We're sorry we couldn't prevent her from getting arrested. But as her lawyers, we'll do everything we can for her.
Sorry I got upset.
If there's anything I can do to help Sasha, just say the word.
Marlin, you can trust in Mr. Nick. I'm gonna do what I can too, with this forensicing kit. I'm gonna cover this whole area with forensicing. Forensicing all over the walls.
That a girl, small fry. You can have free reign on this place.
I want to check this place out, but I better talk to Mr. Rhymes too. Very well, let's go ahead and start with that. I hear you helped Sasha with the cleaning, Mr. Rhymes. Did you accidentally drop your drugs into the pool?
Well, not really helped. I was just taking care of the orca here while she cleaned. Sasha felt bad for making Orla stay up so late, so she asked me to give her a snack. It was a little bit less than her ordinary meals, but she seemed satisfied. Oh yeah, and I put Orla on the transport stretcher too.
Transport stretcher? Are you that daft?
See that hoist up there on the right? The stretcher can be suspended from it. This stage show is right next to the orca pool room. And we use the hoist to move the orca and cargo between the two areas.
So the rail we saw in the orca pool room runs all the way here, huh?
What, do you want to take a ride? Yes!
Oh my god, yes. Aerial investigation, huh? Sounds good to me. No, that's okay. I like my investigations on sweet terra firma.
Actually, the hoist can only be operated from the orca pool room.
Oh, that's right. I remember seeing the hoist control panel there. I feel like that's kind of a design flaw of sorts. Like, why couldn't you control it from another place? You could have two different panels. Holy shit. And that's really inconvenient to do all the controls within that one room.
So I'm sorry, but I can't give you a ride without somebody on the other end.
No need to be sorry. Whew, dodge that bullet. Very well. I see everyone's dying to get into the pool. If it wasn't Miss Buckler or Orla, who else could have killed Mr. Shipley?
Well, I know Sasha's innocent, but I'm not so sure about the orca.
What? But we proved her innocence in court this morning.
But a few days ago, that orca attacked Sasha right here in the show pool. I saw that orca take Sasha's body into her mouth and squeeze her chest.
The pervert. Her chest? They're probably practicing the lifesaver trick.
But Sasha was being crushed so bad she couldn't even blow the whistle. I wanted to help her right away, but I hate to admit it, but I froze. I'm a weak man. I can't protect anyone.
I doubt there are many people who would pit themselves against an orca.
Everybody tries to talk her out of it, but she wouldn't give up on practicing. When we said Orla could kill her, she said she trusted Orla.
Yeah, while everybody else seems to think Orla's a killer. It's technically a killer whale, so you kinda...
How can you trust a creature that can't speak? You can't even know what it's thinking.
But with orcas and dolphins, you can't have communication of the heart. What? Wait, with or... Very confused by that sentence. Anyway, let's take a look at the pool. Probably read it wrong. Look at that ship. This galleon was in the Swashbuckler Spectacular too, wasn't it? Look at that cute figurehead! It looks just like Orla! Except with a cannon out of it. It is cute, but it looks like it's also a cannon. The enemy lets their guard down, and then blam! Very piratey, don't you think? I thought Orla and Sasha were supposed to be the good guys. We should do the same thing in court. Lure him in, and then blam! Present evidence. I don't think the judge would appreciate any blamming in his court. To be fair, the judge would probably accept anything as long as if you present it in such a way that it's very tabloid-esque, I think he'd be totally fine with it no matter what you did. Anyway, like I said, this sad boy here. Eek! There's a skeleton adrift! It's just a prop. Were you really scared? A little bit. By your screaming. Is this skeleton an enemy defeated by Orla's pirates? Nah, he's an informant named the Skeleton Kid. A dashing, spirited character, neither friend nor foe. So you're saying he's alive in the show? Rattle me bones! Let's look at the sign. This colorful sign. Did Miss Buckler make it?
Gaudy as shit, isn't it? No. Wow, how'd you know? Yeah, that sign is for the new show. Before she went to clean, she painted it and left it to dry. She told me to keep an eye on it while I was taking care of the orca.
Orla Swashbuckler Spectacular. Aw, that is very pretty. Huh? Isn't that the skull rock there on the right? Mr. Rhymes, is the skull rock a part of the set for the new show?
Yeah, I guess so.
If they were going to use it in the show, what's it doing in the orca pool?
Interesting.
I hear a cover-up. I smell one.
Yeah.
This sign is so eye-catching with all those twinkling stars.
I think they're supposed to be starfish. It's for the pirate show, after all.
A few of them look more like leaves to me. Leaves? Trying to think about that. Why would they look that way? Gotta be some significance with that.
Sasha put so much effort into making this sign for just the new show. No wonder she was mad about what happened.
Huh? I wonder what he's talking about. I'd better ask. I mean, Orca died. No, not Orca. Like, Captain died, rather. The Orca nearly died. It had drugs in its system. Oh yeah, Mario Pokemon said, Pearl is too precious for this world. Yeah, she's adorable, isn't she? We saw this same device in the Orca Pool room too, huh? Yeah, we used it to lift Orla when she was on the stretcher. In the show, Sasha makes her grand entrance by hanging from this thing. Ooh, we should think of a cool grand entrance for us too. I've always wanted to burst into the middle of somebody else's trial with a loud bang. I've always wanted to crash in through the ceiling. I bet that would really knocks the socks off the judge in the gallery. Just what exactly was this girl learning while she was in Europe? Clearly being a part of the KGB. Wait, Orca had drugs? Well, clearly there was, Here, if we scroll back here. Yeah, this was apparently inside the Orca stomach. So, yeah. And we don't know what exactly it was. I'm assuming poison. Let's see. All that's left to really check out is the water. I was kind of waiting for, like, at the last minute for that. Anyway, look at this pool. It's huge. So this is where they do the Swashbuckler Spectacular. Sure, Athena didn't take the drugs. No, I'm fairly certain. Imagine if that actually happened. Athena smashes through the ceiling, no one mentions it, and it's never mentioned again. She's like, that's where you're wrong, prosecutor! Okay, moving forward. Not acknowledging that bullshit.
This show pool is the same depth as the Orca pool. They practice the tricks in the Orca pool and then do the real show here. Are you interested in the Swashbuckler Spectacular?
Oh, of course! I've only seen it on TV, though.
Well, I'm new here, so I've never even seen it once.
Athena is a big fan. She watches the recording over and over. I love the show in the ocean. Standing here makes me feel like I'm at the beach. Especially with it open to the sky. You can even hear the sound of the surf nearby. Why don't you take a dip in the pool? Really? I can? In that case, do you even have a swimsuit?
What are you talking about? You can't swim here.
We were just joking. And also, there is no chlorine in there. Right. Of course I was just joking, too. Don't tell me she was actually going to do it. Of course she was. We've examined pretty much everything here, but... Hello, sir. You say Miss Buckler was mad. Was it because of the new show?
Me and my big mouth. Okay, but you never heard it from me.
There was a rumor that the captain wasn't going to let Sasha be in the new show. What? But why not?
I don't know. It was just a rumor. I don't know if it was true.
So, Mr. Shipley was going to do the show all by himself? Interesting. How would that have worked out? I can't even imagine the show without Miss Buckler. It would be like, where's the beef? She trying to say it would look like bones without any meat on them? No, she's trying to make an Arby's commercial. Sasha wanted to go back to the old swashbuckler spectacular, but now that the captain's gone, who knows what's going to happen with the show. Mr. Nick, I found some peculiar fingerprints. Pearls! I almost forgot she'd been forensicing for me all this time. Oh, who's that? Ah! Why are you here? Prosecutor Blackwell, what are you doing? Yeah.
Just some business to attend to.
Prosecutor Blackwell insisted, so I brought him along to get a little exercise. Is it business with us?
No, not you. My business is with that animal keeper there. Marlon Rhymes. You will be a witness for the prosecution tomorrow.
You gotta be kidding. Why would I want to testify against Sasha?
What you want does not matter. Now, come along.
Leave us alone, stinky anime man. Emo Jones.
But if I leave, who's gonna feed the orca?
The other animal keepers are too scared to go near her now. Maybe I can help? I'm concerned about Orca's health, and this way I can stay close and look after her. I can feed her and do a telecast too, if you need me to. I'll do anything to help. Oh, you're adorable and fearless. Jesus. Sounds like Pearl wants to do something nice for Orla and make sure she's okay. Small Fry, are you tripping? That orca's dangerous, you know. I'll be fine. I'm just happy to help. Oh, but I don't have a TV phone. I won't be able to contact you if I have to do a telecast. Marlon, may I please borrow yours?
What? Sure, Small Fry. Anything for you. Especially when you're going out of your way to help like this. I don't know if I'm going to testify, but I guess I can at least hear what the police have to say.
Thank you for your cooperation. Now, justice will be served with a strategy meeting. Come on, Mr. Wright. Let's get back to the investigation. All right, we need to find those fingerprints.
How sad. The police have already investigated all there is to investigate. Your efforts are a waste of time.
Nothing we do to try and save our client is a waste of time, Prosecutor Blackwell.
Today, the orca. Tomorrow, Sasha Buckler. You intend to save them both? You say you believe in your clients, but isn't money really your true motivation?
Well, I mean, if we could make the rent, that would be real nice, but yeah.
Why not admit you're only doing this for your own benefit? I could understand that much more readily than your empty, righteous talk.
Our own benefit? That's not why we're doing it. Now, Athena, try not to let him get to you. All right, we should be off, Prosecutor Blackwell. In justice we trust. See you later, scumbags. Now again, what was that about fingerprints? Let's move on. Ugh, never been so insulted. Be right back. I need some water to wash away the anger. Heck was that? Oh, Jesus. Uh-oh. She hit Prosecutor Blackwell with that water. He doesn't seem to care, though. I guess prosecutors these days are more about harsh monochrome than fancy frills. I miss the fancy frills. We need more fancy frills. Oh, wait. What about those peculiar fingerprints you said you found, Pearls? I'll tell you all about them. Where'd they be? Just lead the way, Pearly. Ruff, ruff. So tell me about this big discovery you made. Well, I don't know if it's a big discovery, but I found some odd fingerprints on the pool ladder over there. Okay, so what's so peculiar about them? Well, they're on the left side of the ladder, but the right hand prints. Wouldn't the person usually hold the left side of a ladder with their left hand? Plus, I think they were made from above by grasping the ladder with the right hand. Now that you mention it, that is strange. I wonder whose prints they are. Right, time to do some dusting. I compared them with the prints on file, and they turned out to be Marlin's. How did he manage to leave prints in such an awkward position? So, Mr. Nick, was I helpful? Yes, you were. Thank you very much, Pearls. I don't know if they're related to the case yet, but I'll keep them in mind. Oh, it'll probably end up being our linchpin. I bet Detective Fulbright doesn't know about these prints. I imagine their search wasn't as thorough here as it was on the crime scene. You're probably right. I'm sure they checked everything at the actual crime scene, but I guess they can't do forensics on every inch of the rest of the aquarium. Unlike us, because we break all of the rules. But we could thanks to Pearly, and now we have a new piece of information. Ah, you're embarrassing me, Athena. Rifle, what are you doing here? Hey, it's Rifle. We gotta catch her! Don't worry, she's being a good girl right here on my lap. Well, I'm glad she's been found. I forgot we were looking for her, actually. Who cares? Here's a random penguin. Yeah, thanks again to Pearly. I think somebody's jealous. Well, I think I'll go talk to the staff about Orla. All right, good luck, Pearls, and thanks again. Good day, our savior angel. Well, I guess we're done with things here. What do you want to do next? You ought to be done with Sasha by now, too. True. Let's stop by the detention center and let her know we can take her on her defense. If you catch Rifle, she gives you a power star. That darn rabbit. July 21st, detention center, visitors room. All right, boss, chin up. We have to lift Sasha's spirits. I like your enthusiasm. She seems pretty enthused. Ahoy there, me hearties! Thank ye for coming, arr! I be in good spirits. Worry not about me. She's trying to cheer us up. Well, that went over like a lead balloon. I was trying to make up for all your troubles. Maybe the two of you need to take it easy. I guess they both had the same idea. We came to let you know that we can take on your defense, if you'll have us. What? Amazing face is amazing. Is something wrong? Why is she hiding from us? Prosecutor Blackwell said that you two would abandon me. But here you are, to my rescue. That's why I'm so happy. Sounds like she's crying back there. Of course we wouldn't abandon you. Oh, Sasha, don't cry. Maybe the two of you need to take it easy. Great. Now I have crybabies in stereo. Right. Get yourself reinflated. Everybody, compose. Okay, I'm all right now. Thank you for taking on my case. We're glad to do it. Well, now that you're smiling again, we have a few questions to ask you. Very well. Pick apart your brain and figure out what the heck happened. On the night before the murder, did you enter the Orca pool room alone? That's right. On July 20th from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock a.m., I was there cleaning and organizing. The captain and I were actually supposed to clean together starting at 4 o'clock a.m., but we got in a fight. I couldn't face him, so I went an hour early and started cleaning. What does the Orca pool room cleaning involve? Well, first we have to move Orla to the show stage pool before we get started. Mr. Rhymes mentioned he took care of Orla in the show stage pool. After Orla was moved, I drained the pool and rearranged the equipment and props. And did the captain ever show up? 4 o'clock a.m. come and went, but he never showed. I bet he was mad at me. I wish I'd apologized to him instead of being all prickly and angry like a scorpion fish, rather. That's a shame. I'm glad we could prove Orla's innocence, but we didn't know you would get arrested. As long as Orla's safe, I'm happy. I'm so glad I found you two. You guys are the best. I'm glad you found us too. You're the best, Sasha. Never imagined Orla's tricks would ever be used to commit a crime. Could you tell us more about the lifesaver trick? Yeah, sure. There's a little speaker on the captain's clothes and on the training dummies. That speaker can emit sound waves. When a trick command is issued with the whistle, Orla uses the sound waves as a guide to find the person she's supposed to rescue. I see. Does anybody else know about how the trick works? The entire crew knows about it, but it takes quite a bit of practice to be able to command the lifesaver trick. It wouldn't be easy to do for anybody who wasn't a trainer. And that's why they suspected Sasha. Shoot. And Orla can only perform one trick per signal. In other words, she can't perform 2 tricks at a time. Very well, we'll keep that in mind. Wait, so she can't do the singing trick and the lifesaver trick at the same time? So what was that song Mr. Plume heard? I feel like somebody's been messing with her. Oh, Mr. Wright, I just remembered. We have something to return to Sasha. Oh, we do. I have it right here in the evidence. And we have to give Sasha that item Detective Fulbright gave us, too. Right. So, the items. So we got this. What was the other item? I'm trying to recall, because Fulbright handed us this. That was medicine. Okay, I know this is one of them, so... Oh. Gosh darn it. Give me a second. Present. So, what the heck is this drug? Detective Fulbright asked us to give you this medicine?
Arr, that bill-sucking blackguard had the spine to send me a gift! Dread pirate, no stash! Don't stand there gaping like a weak little minnow, have at ye!
Ah, real swashbuckling battle!
Arr, if it be a fight ye want, a fight ye shall have.
There's plexiglass in front of you, madam. Don't try. Could you please not drop into show mode out of the blue? Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I'll take that medicine. She's acting kind of funny. What's the medicine for, by the way? Well, I guess I can't keep it a secret from you two. I suffer from a heart condition. A heart condition? Then you better get to the hospital right away. Take it easy, Athena. She's in detention, remember? Nah, don't worry. It's not serious as it sounds. They can fix it with surgery. Not serious? A heart condition is a heart condition! Don't tell us not to worry. Yeah, I'm sorry. The captain was just as mad at me the day before yesterday. We both got so worked up at one point, it was like a shark eats shark situation. Ooh, that sounds scary. Do you mind if I ask more about that fight? Oh, not Orlick, damn it! I pressed the wrong button. Here. No. Skippity skip, skippity skap. Dun 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 bum. So yeah, what was that song that she heard? We have something to return to Sasha. You're right. I have it right here in evidence. So we have another thing that we need to hand over too. Japan and US healthcare. Where you need to pay for life-saving surgeries. Why were you arguing with Mr. Shipley? Captain knew about my heart condition and he was worried about me. So he said he wouldn't put me in the new show. See? I'm not in the new flyer. Ah, you're right. It's just Orla and the new adversary, Red Stash. There. I was so upset and frustrated. I was still crying when I went to do the cleaning. And I cried for quite a while before I drained the pool, too. But then, you know what? Orla did a trick to try and cheer me up. She acted out the scene where she defeats the giant octopus by spiking a ball at it. She spiked that ball so hard she even ended up breaking off one of the octopus's legs. What a dramatic way to cheer up a friend. What a destructive way. Holy shit. So that's why we argued, because he wasn't going to put me in the new show. But I was determined to be in the show yesterday. It was July 20th, you see, the anniversary of the death of the trainer before me. Azura Summers. The person Norma de Plume wrote about in her book. I wanted to explain to the audience that it was an accident, not murder. That's why I needed to be in that show so bad. So during the cleanup, I moved the skull rock to the orca pool. What? But why? It was a key prop. I figured the new show couldn't go on without it. I thought they'd be forced to switch back to the old show. Wow, that's pretty extreme. So you moved the rock. That's kind of scary. That rock has blood in it. So Sasha moved the skull rock to the orca pool at the time of the cleaning. And if there's blood on that rock, then that must mean that the victim's death occurred after the rock was moved. Around what time did you finish up the cleaning? Nah, it's about 6 o'clock a.m. So that places suspicion on whoever met with the victim after 6 o'clock a.m. Alright, let's talk about Azura Summers. So Azura Summers was the trainer before you? That's right. She was a year older than me. She taught me all about how to command Orla. I bet Azura and Sasha were like sisters to one another. She was the one who taught me the signals for the saying in and lifesaver trick, too. After she died, I swore on this charm. I vowed to become a great trainer someday, just like Azura. What's that charm? It's a keepsake to remember Azura by. She always wore it. She told me once that she and her boyfriend had matching charms. I never found out who he was, so I couldn't give this one to him. I've had it ever since. You're keeping the memory of Miss Summers alive. The captain always carried around a memento of Azura too, her walkie-talkie. Huh? Did the victim have a walkie-talkie on him? Maybe I should show Sasha the victim's photos and see what she has to say. Interesting. Right. I don't see a walkie-talkie on this. The victim didn't appear to have a walkie-talkie with him at the time of his death. Huh. But I talked to the captain on his walkie-talkie before I started the cleaning. But there's no walkie-talkie shown in these crime scene photos. I don't understand it. The captain always keeps that walkie-talkie with him. Maybe the culprit took it away? Maybe. But what would be the point of that? I better organize the data I have on the victim in the court record. Weird. Supposed to have a walkie-talkie and didn't have said walkie-talkie. Captain always kept a walkie-talkie by his side. It was the walkie-talkie Azura used right up until her death. So what is with that cursed walkie-talkie then? In the middle of her show, the orca brought Azura up to the surface in her mouth. She left tooth marks in Azura's walkie-talkie. Captain said he always kept that walkie-talkie with him so he'd never forget. So the walkie-talkie was really important to the victim. But now the captain's dead too. I'm the only one left who can protect Orla from the ship's doctor. Protect Orla from the ship's doctor? I wonder what Sasha means. Please explain. I want to hear more about this crazy doctor. What did you mean by protect Orla from the ship's doctor? Take a shot for every walkie-talkie. No, because then I'd be drunk as a skunk. You know, Herman Crab. Ever since the accident a year ago, he's been completely different. When Azura died, he said he was going to euthanize the orca. Before that, he always used to say that euthanizing animals was a despicable act. Euthanize the orca?
That's horrible. They all thought that Azura's death was the Orca's fault. Nobody believed in her but me. Ship's doctor always keeps poison to euthanize the Orca with on hand. And if Orla had been pronounced guilty in yesterday's trial, he would have used it. We're gonna put her down right away? Ship's doctor was close with both the captain and Azura, you know? I think he hates Orla. Ma'am,
I'd like to ask you a thing or two about this thingy.
sorry, sea creatures are the only things I know anything about.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. Gee, I didn't mean to put her into a funk. Damn it. So what was the other thing that we had to hand back over to her? What was pool bottom photo? I don't think so. I completely forget what I was supposed, like, what else we were supposed to be bringing into this, because we handed her the medicine. Shipley's data. Shipley's walkie-talkie hasn't been found. There's the cell phone. Oh, right, the calendar. I remember now. This is your calendar, isn't it, Sasha?
No, mine's at the aquarium.
Yeah, Mr. Rhymes said he found this one in the nap room.
Huh. I didn't think anybody else at the aquarium used a calendar like that.
The owner of this calendar had a meeting scheduled with the victim. This mystery person might be the killer. We better find the calendar's owner. Okie dokie. Turns out this doesn't belong to Sasha. Meeting with the victim was scheduled for 7 a.m. on the 20th. I guess we better look into Dr. Crab a little more. Boss, let's go see Dr. Crab. I was just thinking the same thing. You have a lot of questions to ask him. Oh, boy. This sounds sludgy. I'm very scared to hear what, Mr. Krabs has to say. July 21st, Ship-Shape Aquarium, Public Danger. Pearl! Oh, it's Pearls! And Rifle, what are you doing here?
Rifle came in here, so I followed her.
Oh, that's right. We were supposed to deliver Rifle to him. I completely forgot.
Oi, Rifle!
What are you doing? Stop that! Okay, I think... Yep. Here we are.
You silly mother penguin, what have you injured my spectacular genius brain?
Dr. Crab, are you alright?
Oh, it's you people. I see you bought the Rifle for me.
Rifle was really laying into you.
Well, she hates me because she thinks I took a baby away from her.
What? Oh, Jesus. Rifle looks so happy. Is she actually playing with Sniper? Chirpity chirp.
Stop all this cacophony!
The biological parent and the caregiver parent locked in a struggle over the child.
Do you think you could hold this silly mother penguin down for me?
Alright, I'll try. Right, everybody chill out. We have questions. What are you doing? I think Rifle just threw something up.
Oh, I'm getting food for Sniper out of Rifle.
Oh, shit. Ew.
Mother penguins stock up food for their babies in their stomachs. They break it down in there so that it's easier for the baby to eat.
Wow, you sure know a lot about animals. Disgusting.
You're trying to pick a fight with me again, aren't you, young lady?
Dude!
Yes, I know a lot about animals. I am a licensed veterinarian. Rifle certainly is in a bad mood, even for her.
Right then. Time for questioning. Dudesky, did you go and try to murder an orca? Is Rifle okay?
Hold on. I'm checking her now. Girl in the storage outfit, could you turn the Rifle over on her back, please?
Alright, Rifle, I'm just gonna turn you over, okay? Gee, this sure helps my emetophobia. I don't even know what that means. Is that a fear of vomit?
What's this? The bottom of her feet are pink.
Ah! I know where those are from. Oh no, what kind of sickness is that? We have to get her a doctor. Athena, get a hold of yourself. Dr. Crab is a veterinarian, remember?
Yes. Just something she stepped in, by the looks of it. It's her stomach that's a problem. There's still something in there. Yeah, here we go.
What?
Looks like she swallowed something odd. I know this penguin will eat anything, but where did she pick up something like this? Son of a gun. I'll have to talk to Marlene about her care.
Fear of vomit and or vomiting. You. Dr. Crab, may we see what is in Rifle's stomach? How do you even swallow that? I don't know, but the penguin figured it out. Have you ever seen, like, penguin try to... Oh, actually, no. Have you seen pelicans try to eat a whole fish? That is a very strange thing to watch.
Please be quiet. I'm busy right now.
Busy? But you're just staring at that weird machine.
I'm checking to see if Rifle ingested the foreign object.
He just keeps looking at that machine. He won't even glance our way. Now I'm really curious to know more about his monitoring system. Mirror. Right. Let's ask about the charm, why not? Huh? This looks like the charm Sasha had. Dr. Crab, do you know anything about this charm?
Charm? Hey! Leave that alone! That belongs to Azora! What was Azora's charm doing in Rifle's stomach?
That's odd. When Sasha was telling us about the charm earlier, Sasha said that she had Azora's charm, but that charm is still at the detention center. Hey, wait a minute. Didn't Sasha say Azora and her boyfriend had matching charms? So the second charm must be the one that belonged to Azora's boyfriend. Dr. Crab, is it possible that this charm belonged to Azora's boyfriend?
I refuse to talk about such personal details of the deceased. Subject closed.
All right. Sure is touchy when it comes to Azora. Boy, this isn't even writing on the walls. This is like writing on the side of a skyscraper. Azura Summers. Yesterday was the anniversary of her death, wasn't it?
That's right. She was killed by the Oracle.
Do you really think Orla killed her? I don't believe it.
Who can say if the Orca did it on purpose? But the fact remains that she kills Azura. I was right there, the day of her death a year ago. I saw the Orca bite Azura with my own eyes.
But is that really the whole truth of what happened? I guess only Orla knows what really happened, both a year ago and this time. Seedy asshole. Let's talk about your monitoring system. Could you tell us about the monitoring system you have here?
It's a collection of electronic medical records for all the creatures here. With this system, and the camera footage, I can monitor the creatures 24/7.
Orla's the murderer, but is that really okay? Or is she?
I won't tell you any more than that. It's private company business.
But medical records are usually just a history of past medical exams and data. I never heard of anyone that could monitor 24/7.
Smartass. Good point, Mr. Lawyer. I can see there's no fooling you.
But why would you want to fool me?
Interesting.
This guy's gonna be a tough nut to crack.
I have my reasons.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I have everything I need to crack this onion. Or, what the fuck? How do you crack an onion? But I'm going to try this. The monitoring system. I want you to tell me about the monitoring system here.
You don't let up, either, do you, Mr. Lawyer?
They're just electronic medical records and feeds from security cameras. With these, I can monitor all the animals 24/7. And I say that's not true. I have proof that you can't monitor the animals 24/7 with this system. Well, we also have a walkie-talkie system. That's one thing that's also popped into my head here. Issued to all aquarium staff for communications. It can apparently also be used to broadcast inside the aquarium. I mean, my badge! Onions have layers. Yeah, all I can really think is, like, would you really need some kind of a system like this if you also had walkie-talkies as well? Oh boy. This is the evidence that you can't monitor the animals 24/7. The only things that evidence proves is that you are mistaken, Mr. Lawyer. I guess it was wrong. I still say it can't be true. And that's because I have proof that you can't monitor the animals 24/7. Okay. How... okay. Are we talking like some kind of a preventative thing? Like, how the heck did this charm end up in your possession? Actually, inside the stomach of this freaking penguin here, if you're monitoring 24/7. Probably not right, but... nope. I noticed that I'm actually not getting any kind of damage done to me by doing this. And you know what? I'm perfectly fine with that. What else would be proof enough that you can't monitor the animals 24/7 with this system? You can't do it, you can't do it, you can't do it. I'm not entirely sure. There's a part of me that feels like I need to go and look for more evidence. Yeah, out of shits and giggles. I kind of want... well, hold on a sec. Alright, I'm not allowed to actually look around in this area. Now, I'm curious, what would happen if I move to other locations? Let me try here. Okay, nothing in there. Puppet Danger's got nothing interesting. Let's go to the Orc Pool. Probably nothing interesting happening here either. Nope. The Aqua Tunnel? Hey, lady. No. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Perhaps I do have what I need, and I just need to try it again. When is this game set? I think it's... I don't know the year it's supposed to be set in. All of the games are supposed to be set, like, sometime in the distant future of the game's release. I have proof you can't monitor the animals 24/7 with this system. Is it the security footage? Because the security footage is pretty shallow. Ooh! The security camera doesn't begin recording until 10 a.m. If that's the case, how could you possibly monitor the animals 24/7? Okay, you got me. I guess that was a pretty weak explanation. Pretty simplistic explanation, honestly. You're right, I guess I can't monitor the animals 24/7. 2027, Jesus. But if I see anything unusual on the camera feeds, I can spring to action right away. And if I can examine the animal, I can usually tell exactly what's going on with him. Wow, he's really confident in his abilities. But I still say you can't do that 24/7. But I'm here at the aquarium most of the time. And I can go anywhere and any time to examine the animals. Anywhere? I say that's not true either. I have proof that there is a place you can't go. One place you can't go. Key card for gaining access to the Orca Pool. You can't go to the Orca Pool. The only people who have access to the Orca Pool room are the owner and Sasha. How can you say you monitor all the animals? Son of a gun. So you knew about the security card, did you? How could I not? People have been talking about the security card the entire time. Right, can you just be straight with me for once?
Yes, tighter security was imposed on the Orca a year ago as a precaution. Due to Sasha's objections, I wasn't allowed to have a card.
I guess she was trying to protect Orla from him. So you're monitoring the animals with a system that's private company business. But I have to insist you tell me about the monitoring system.
Now you're trying to pick a fight with me. Very well. I suppose it's only fitting that the spoils go to the victor. I'll tell you about Ship-Shape Aquarium's Ecological Data Organization System.
Sweet! Inside scoop. By the way, fix your freaking tie. It's really distracting. So what does that machine you were using do?
It's a system of ecological data organization developed in Europe. I call it the Torpedo.
What do you think?
Pretty impressive name, isn't it?
Torpedo? As in, man the battle stations and all that?
No. It's the name I gave to this data organization system. Torpedo. It stands for Teleobservation Real-Time Pertinent Data Organizer.
Quite a name. I wonder if it's super admin restricted desktop access pass protected.
The torpedo connects data to sensors placed on or near the subject. Temperature, heartbeat, vocalizations, etc. It gathers this information 24 hours a day. All of this data is then sent to my terminal and these monitors.
That's a reference to 3.3. Damn it, I really don't remember it. It's about as silly as TARDIS. Wow, this torpedo sounds amazing. Does Rifle have a sensor on her too?
Yes, it does. And where and what kind of a sensor is attached depends on the animal. The penguins have the attached to the ID tag at the base of their flipper. The torpedo doesn't tell me where Rifle is when she escapes, though.
I feel like that would be very important information. We need some, like, GPS synchronization going on here. Which in turn is a reference to Sparta. Oh, interesting.
It's hard to attach sensors to the orca or fish, so theirs are on the tanks themselves. Places where the creatures don't normally live, like the shore stage, don't have sensors. Okay, here we go. It's telling me the time Rifle swallowed the foreign object. Approximately 4 o'clock a.m. on July 20th.
What an odd time. That was when Sasha was doing the cleaning. Maybe that's when she wouldn't... maybe that's why she wouldn't take the fish, because she was full from the night before. But at least Orla ate it, so that's okay.
Orla ate another animal's food? That's odd. She never's done that before. And then she had that episode too. I better take a look at the data. Huh? She didn't eat anything from the evening of the 19th to yesterday afternoon. So Rifle had a late night snack, but Orla went hungry, huh?
Wait, did I do that wrong? I think that might have been a different character. Oh well. Hold on. Oh, that was Phoenix. So Rifle had a late night snack, but Orla went hungry, huh?
It appears so. But let's see. She's been eating normally since yesterday afternoon. Come to think of it, Jack was supposed to feed Orla yesterday morning. Maybe he died before he had the chance.
I'm worried about Orla's condition. I'd better remember this torpedo data thing. Data. I still wonder why he wouldn't tell me about the torpedo. Yeah, why aren't you telling me things, son? Dr. Crab, why did you want to hide the existence of the torpedo system?
Well, it's a safe system that has been approved for use in other countries. But it hasn't been legally approved in this country yet. That's why I always carry this terminal around with me. It's not something I want the police poking their noses into.
You mean you're breaking the law? Yeah, that's not seedy at all.
Which is why I was keeping it a secret. It would create a problem for the aquarium. I had Jack's permission. He felt the animal's care was more important than the legality. But we wanted to shield the rest of the staff, so we kept it a secret.
Hey, I'm currently streaming right now, PokeGo, B pop up, and no, I am not named Bill. But breaking the law is breaking the law.
But in some cases, lives can be saved by breaking the law. Do we simply allow the lives of the animals to be lost while we wait for laws to change, rather? Sorry, buddy. Now you're twisting things around. We've had the pub of danger, rifle, sniper, now torpedoes. This is one dangerous sounding aquarium. All we need is, like, one animal named Nuke and we're good. I'd like to use this evidence during the trial tomorrow, but it may result in you and the ship-shape aquarium being brought up on charges. Well, I followed my own convictions and I have no regrets. You're only doing your job. I can't blame you for that, Mr. Lawyer. I appreciate that. Yes? Yes, madam. What's that sound? Another penguin? Or an alarm? That's my ringtone! Shut up. Gee, Dr. Crab sure likes cute things. Maybe he wanted it to sound like Sniper? This is a swordfish. His name is AK-47. Hello, Crab speaking. Son of a gun, you people again! Stop harassing this aquarium! Orca was found not guilty. Why on earth should she be put down? Huh? Comes there on the 26th and explain? Fine, just let me write it down in my head. Son of a gun, where did my calendar go? His calendar? Could he be talking about that calendar? I realize that. If it comes to that, I'll use the drug to euthanize her. Mr. Wright! He said euthanize her! We better ask him more about this. And I should try presenting that calendar to him, too. Again, this guy seems seedy as fuck. Right, let's go ahead and start with the calendar. Plop. Dr. Crab, isn't this your calendar? Yes, it's mine. What are you doing with it? Mr. Rhymes found it in the nap room. Oh, I must have forgotten it there when I tried to get some rest. Sure is a cute calendar. I guess you're crazy about penguins. Somebody gave it to me, okay? Now please, don't tell anyone about this. It's embarrassing. Zoe designed this calendar. This one here is a prototype. She designed the calendar for this year, and then she died before it went on sale. Were you and Miss Summers romantically involved? What? What gave you that idea? It's just that I sensed sadness in your heart when you talked about the calendar. Of course we weren't romantically involved. I don't believe in romantic feelings. He looks shaken, though. Definitely stirred. By the way, did you meet Mr. Shipley at 7 o'clock a.m. on July 20th as scheduled? No. We were supposed to meet, but Jock didn't show up. Is that really true? Sasha finished cleaning the orca pool at around 6 o'clock a.m. If Dr. Crab managed to get in the pool room somehow and meet with the victim, then he would have had the opportunity to kill Mr. Shipley. Okay. Time for the bad news. Don't waste my time with useless nonsense. I'm sleepy, I tell you. You won't even glance at it. Oh, okay. Alright, we're not gonna pull that one out just yet. Then what do I pull out? Hold on a moment. Let me go to the court record. Let's actually use this thing. Let me look at my notes. Right, ask Dr. Crab. Well, I know what Dr. Crab is up to. Dang. Alright. Let me just try and... I have another thing that I need to be presenting to him. What is that? We've already messed with the torpedo, so I think that's fine. I presented the charm. Anything about the ladder prince? I don't freaking know. Nope. Okay, nothing with that. Look at this sign. It's so pretty. No, he doesn't care. Oh, well, okay, there might be something to do with the stuff that's inside the pool. Do you know a thing or two about some of the things that happened in the pool? Or perhaps, maybe the rock itself.
Whatever. The default thing for Phoenix Wright games, just like throw everything at them and see what sticks. How about the drugs? You know anything about drugs? No, you really don't know anything about drugs. Never mind. It's been a while since I've actually done just a round of throwing stuff at a wall and seeing what sticks. My brain no work. Here's Shipley's data. Oh, hello.
Son of a gun! How could you die before fulfilling your promise to me?
Mr. Shipley promised you something?
He promised he would make Ship Aquariums the greatest aquarium in the world. It was because of that promise that I agreed to become the resident pet here.
So you were just a regular veterinarian before this?
That's right. Big or small, there's no living creature I cannot treat.
Would you like me to explain to you? What? You can treat people too? You're amazing, Dr. Crab.
I was joking, of course.
Oh, you walked right into that one.
You're awful, Dr. Crab!
Okay, so that makes him amazingly awful. Alright, that wasn't really relevant, but we got some more flavor text. Nothing about the phone. Yep. Hey, you want to watch a show with me? This is a really cool show. I TiVoed it. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. And we've already discussed the calendar stuff, but... Yep. And I'm just re-going through this. Although, I can take a look... actually, no. Right, we were talking about, like, the romantically involved thing. Look at that penguin. He's so cute. Let's talk about some walkie-talkies, shall we? No, nothing about the walkie-talkie? Son of a bitch. The security footage. No, nothing about that. The whistle? I'm so confused. Let me look at this picture. No. Well, there's only one thing I can do now. Okay, that did not work. So, yeah, none of this. Can I talk with you about anything? Oh, hey! I can talk about the Unisasia. Oh, Jesus Christ, I didn't have to do any of that. Who was that phone call from?
Son of a gun. You heard that?
Who didn't hear that?
It was the Center for Dangerous Animal Control calling with a demand. They said that the orca may have been found not guilty this time, but that if she ever attacked a human again, they would have to put her down.
Put her down? Well, that's horrible. Did you agree to their demand?
Animals sometimes do attack humans. And of course, humans sometimes do kill animals to protect themselves. If it comes to that, yes. As a veterinarian, I am prepared to carry out euthanization. Using this poison.
Huh? That capsule. It has the same letters on it as the one that was in Orla's stomach. Did Dr. Crab try to kill Orla? Please, let me ask you one more question, Dr. Crab.
What is it, Mr. Lawyer? You look so grave.
I heard something disturbing from the writer, Norma de Plume.
The center demanded that the aquarium put the killer whale down a year ago.
Put her down?
But the aquarium owner refused their demand, saying it was an accidental death. But I hardly think a persistent organization like that would just give up and go away. I'm quite sure the power of money helped convince them.
What makes you think that?
Once a month, the owner and the vet disappear from the aquarium. And I came to find out that each time a large amount of money was being paid out.
I think Shipshape Aquarium might be keeping some kind of secret. And that it has something to do with the recent murder. Oh. Great! 5 Cyclops?
That lighter. She just has to stick her nose in everyone's business. Son of a gun. I shouldn't have dealt with it all more carefully.
How am I ever going to remove all these locks? Oh, who? Huh? Someone help. Oh, Fulbright! Sorry to interrupt, but Prosecutor Blackwell wants Dr. Crab. Detective Fulbright! You couldn't possibly have any more questions for me. Well, you see, we're having a little problem. We were going to call the animal keeper as a witness for the prosecution, but he's being very stubborn and refusing to testify. And so we thought we'd ask you to be a witness in tomorrow's trial. Did you really now? Well, I'm not taking sides. I'll tell what I know, no more, no less. That'd be fine. Now, if you'd please come along with me. Well, looks like we'll have to continue our talk at the trial tomorrow. I don't know what secret you and this aquarium are hiding, but I'll uncover it if it helps save Miss Buckler. Give it your best shot, then. I'll see you tomorrow. I knew he was a scumbag the second I walked in, man. Well, it looks like we'll be going up against Dr. Crab in tomorrow's trial. I bet he'll be one tough customer. Okay, we better get our evidence organized for tomorrow. I'll have Athena hold on to the evidence. I don't think I'll need it in court. Oh, don't think I'll need it in court. Fine. Ah, what a ringtone. It's probably Apollo. It's just being like, I know what it is! Yeah, I know what it is too, dude. Funny Stuff says, Fulbright, I didn't ask for Dr. Crab. I said I wanted crab for dinner, and I wanted your lunch money. Hello?
Mr. Wright, I went to Hickfield Clinic.
Apollo, use your indoor voice.
Sorry about that. Anyway, I found out a lot, so I wanted to tell you right away. It turns out that mysterious capsule is a powerful sleeping drug. Apparently, the brand name is 3Zs.
Okay, yeah, it says 3Zs right on it.
And they said the Ship-Shape Aquarium vet recently brought a large quantity from...
The vet? Dr. Herman Crab?
3Zs is supposed to be for people, but Dr. Crab told them it would work on other mammals, like orcas and dolphins too.
So Dr. Crab's euthanization poison was actually sleeping pills? That's fucked when it comes to an orca. You know, just being like, okay, sleep underwater, and then eventually they just run out of oxygen. Because again, mammal. When Orla almost drowned today, was it because she'd been given sleeping pills?
And I found out more than just about the capsule. Dr. Hickfield himself gave me some information. Ship-Shape Aquarium had someone on their staff named Azura Summers, right?
Yeah, the one who died a year ago.
Well, Azura Summers was getting a certain medication from Hickfield Clinic last year. The same heart medication as Sasha Buckler.
Really? Azura Summers had the same heart condition as Sasha.
Nice work, Apollo. Thank you. We'll be coming back to the office soon. Okay, Trucy and I will be here.
How freaking convenient for the plot. Well, we better get back to the office and get ready for tomorrow. What are you gonna do, Pearls? I thought I'd stay overnight here and be with Orla and Rifle. I'll be ready for a telecast during the trial tomorrow. Good luck to both of you. Thanks, Pearly. That way, when we prove Sasha's innocence, she can see Orla right away. Oh, that's putting on a very positive spin on everything in case she actually doesn't get guilty. But, you know, I'd love to see Sasha and Orla back together again, both free and clear. But before that can happen, I have to prove Sasha's innocence. And that'll be happening next stream, because it's actually kind of getting late into the night here. Whew, but I think that rounded out pretty well. I have a feeling that the next trial is probably going to be fairly long. Probably going to take the remainder of the next stream. Likely. Tackety tack tack tack. All right. Well, that'll do it for the stream. So thanks everybody who jumped into the chat to watch me play the game, or, you know, just like make jokes in the chat, or anything to that degree. I appreciate it a lot. If you want to take a look at this after it is done, I actually did not run into too many problems with getting stuck in places. Not really. Aside from like one or two spots, but they were pretty minor. So I'll probably just be uploading this directly to YouTube with like very minimal edits on everything. So I stream on Saturdays, Sundays, and Wednesdays, all of them starting at around 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. And like I said earlier, I'm thinking tomorrow I kind of want to throw a little bit of a wrench into the mix, and I'd like to try and do some Balloon World for Super Mario Odyssey. I have never done Super Mario Odyssey stuff on stream, so I thought it'd be kind of cool to just jump into that. You know, it's just something casual, relaxed, something I could do just on a lark. So I'll be doing that. We'll get back to Smash after I take a little bit of a break from it. Wednesday, I'm not sure what I'm planning on doing for Wednesday. I'll figure that out when I get there. Some other streams that I've been doing on off. I've been doing Hat in Time mods, if you're interested in that. I have been doing like random roguelikes. I've done like VR streams and stuff, which that's one thing I really want to get to. Not sure when, but I have a backlog of games that I'm planning on working with. So expect that. Is there anything else that I need to be covering here? I'm trying to remember. There was something I wanted to talk about or specify before I ended here. What was it? What was the thing? Good golly gosh. I don't remember. You know what? If I don't remember it, it probably wasn't that important that I need to specify it here. But I guess I probably should. Well, I mean, it's pretty much obvious that we're not doing Mario Kart on Sunday. You know, like I had the poll up, but we had very minimal amount of people that had flashed like a positive. Yes, I will definitely be there, and I'm waiting for that. I want to have a significant amount of people. Not sure how many, but we will see when we get to that point. Okie dokie, I'm a head out here. Again, thanks for coming out. See you next time.